Hey Tiffany, hey Ashley, hey I am Princess. Hey Ashley, thank you sis. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. We back. Hey Contrail, hey Kelly, hey LaFrench, how you doing? How's y'all week going so far? Ain't y'all excited tomorrow Thursday? Or am I the only one? Cause y'all, like I am low key. First of all, it went by so quick. I've been so busy at work that time is flying. But I am not upset because I have a vacation coming up August the 16th. Well, I start my vacation August the 16th, and I'll be off for 9 days. So I am so ready. I need all these days to continue to roll so I can get up out of there. And it's a lot of people at work that's on vacation right now. Like even one of my employees, she's gone on vacation. Then I have another employee that not next week, I think it's the week after, she'll be going to Mexico. So she's gonna be gone for a month. And then we have some people that's in the main office that's on vacation. The secretary actually is about to be on vacation for 2 weeks starting next week, I think. So it's been like busy but quiet at work, and I'm not complaining. I like when it's like that. It's not no drama. It's so embarrassing to say that 50+ year olds it's drama these days. Like I would have thought where I am now, being the youngest in my office, that it would be more mature, more professional. But honey, it's the ghetto. So anyway, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. It's going so good. Y'all know your girl got back on track this week, and I have been killing it. It's so funny because I asked you guys to ask me some questions today, and one of the questions I got was like, sis, how can you go from drinking, eating out to boom, this is what I'm gonna do? So I just want to tell you kind of like what my thought process be and stuff like that. But yes, hey Kimberly, hey lovely Tyler, hey Sugar. Oh, Ashley, what's going on? Hey Lexi. Yes. Oh, Sisters, the Tyler Perry Show. Hey Veronica, y'all check out my sis Veronica Lucius. She has a YouTube channel here, and sis is consistent, baby. She is popping those videos out, so go over, check her out. Oh yeah, Ashley, I remember you telling me that you were recovering. How you feeling? How's it going? Hey Rosalind, how you doing? How's your week going? But yes, guys, hey Nita. So I've been doing really good. It's been forever since I had a gallon of water, and I finished my gallon all week. I've been fasting all week. I didn't do a full day fast on Monday because since it had been so long since I fasted, I didn't want to just like, do nothing too crazy. So I just went straight into intermediate fasting. So yeah, I've been doing 16:8, even though today I went over by, I think I fasted for 17 hours and 23 minutes, I think. And then tomorrow is going to show that I went over because of course I start my fast earlier on Wednesdays because I eat earlier so I can get ready to go live with you guys. So these 2 days I do fast a little bit longer, but it's going really good. My gym membership, well, my gym actually opens this weekend, and I'm so super excited. I don't know if I told you guys, but I joined Planet Fitness. I was with Planet Fitness a long time ago when I used to live in Tennessee, and I loved it. When I went to Planet Fitness, I lost 33 pounds at that time. So Planet Fitness holds something dear to my heart. So when I found out that there was one opening, I'm like, okay, cool, this is the perfect time. And I like Planet Fitness because it's kind of like the gym that if you don't know, you don't really feel intimidated because it's kind of like broken down for you. So they have the 30-minute circuit that you can do. So if you don't know anything about working out or anything about equipment or anything like that, just follow the circuit. They have free trainers with your membership. So if you see somebody in the gym, you need to ask questions on how to use a machine or what machine works what body part, they'll be able to help. And then I just like the flexibility of it. The thing they hit me with though is I got to remember when I went to Planet Fitness, it was 2014. So at that time we had like the key tags and stuff like that. But baby, they are high tech now, honey. Your card is on your phone because they like you always have your phone with you when you come to the gym. Listen to your music. So why not have your membership benefits and cards and everything on your phone? So I'm like, yes. So I got the black card membership, and y'all know the black card, that's 24-hour access, and you can always bring a guest with you, and you can use the massage chairs and the tennis salon and all that good stuff, the little perks, get a little shirt and stuff. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like, I'm ready to do it. Like I told you guys, my focus right now is to do maybe 15-20 minutes cardio, but I'm really trying to hit it hard. Your girl been doing drink pee squat every single day, and I am sore as hell. I am sore. That's all I'm gonna say. I am. So I know it's working because I'm sore, but I'm gonna keep going. I feel good. I also told you guys that like I was sleeping good, but I was waking up kind of like groggy. But these days, like I have been waking up with energy and I haven't had any coffee. Like it's been lit. So I've been feeling good. This week for breakfast, I've been doing a strawberry banana smoothie. And let me tell y'all something. I forgot that I had won that NutriBullet for Christmas because we do a Christmas drawing at work every year. And so I won it and I forgot. I put it in the pantry, and the pantry is like one side's food, but like one side is storage. So I put it over there, didn't think none of it. So I'm working on my hashtag pantry goals so I can show you guys like what the new pantry is gonna look like and how I got it set up and stuff. And I just happened to be moving stuff out and found it. So I had posted on Instagram. I was like, it's time. Y'all, when I tell y'all that's what I've been looking for my smoothies, because you know what? I need to stop saying smoothie and start saying juice, because I like my stuff watery. I like it to where it's like this where I can drink it. So yes, I shouldn't even say green smoothies no more. I should say a green juice. The only reason I was calling it smoothie is because I was using the Premier Protein. So they're like, you call a juice, you know? So that's why I didn't want to call it a green juice, but that's what it ends up being, because I like my stuff, like I said, I don't like it thick. That's why I don't freeze my spinach. That's why I don't put ice cubes in it. Like the only thing I like frozen is my fruit, and that's because it does keep it at a good temperature while I sip it. But yeah, I do not like anything like frothy or thick. Like I don't like that. But anyway, yeah, that new NutriBullet, y'all, it packs a punch. Like it really got my smoothie to where I want it. And so yeah, so I broke out the new NutriBullet and I did strawberry banana smoothies this week. So I'm doing 140 grams of strawberries, a half of banana, a cup of spinach, one Premier Protein shake, and I'm using strawberry and cream. And then my powders with Teamy came in. So I got my greens powder in there and I got my collagen powder back. So everything is going good. Smoothie's been good. For lunch, I just been doing ground turkey mixed with the protein style blend bowls that you can get by Bird's Eye. Has like quinoa, black beans, corn, red bell peppers, celery, stuff in it like that. So it's been really good. I've been doing that. And for my like desserts, I've been doing fiber brownies. And then for dinner, baby baked me some chicken. So I've had 2 baked chicken legs. And then y'all know I like my greens. I do me some greens. I even put a little hot sauce on it. Yes, and it has been like so good. So getting back on track, I wanted to do something that like was familiar to me, so I won't feel like I'm like restricting myself or forcing myself into doing something. So far so good. I see myself getting it in. So yes, guys, let me see some of these comments. Some more people have come in. Hey Sierra, how you doing? Hey from Tunisia. Hey Dorothy. Hey Deborah. Going well, headed out tonight on my vacation to ATL for a week. Well needed trip. Yes, sis, and you enjoy yourself, have fun, and be safe, honey. Cause I'm telling you now that like even though that they say like COVID cases and stuff have went back up, your girl is over it. Like I'm over it. I've been protected. Like thank God, giving all honor to God in the fact that like I was still working, being out the house and doing all this stuff. I protected myself very well. So I'm just keeping with them same procedures: sanitize, wear my mask, do what I need to do. So yeah, it's just like I can't keep living my life like, oh my God, I don't want to do anything because I'm scared, because that will make you crazy. Like being in the house, not having anything, not having an end, not knowing where the end is, not knowing what the next thing is, that will make you so unmotivated. You wouldn't want to do anything. So yes. Better now that the fever part is over. It's like the flu times too. I'm tired and lightheaded, but I'm okay otherwise. I just need to be clear by my birthday next weekend. I already paid for my bed and breakfast months ago. Oh man. Well, hopefully everything will be okay. And you'll be able to enjoy your birthday. Hey, short lady C, how you doing, sis? Hey, Tashina. Yes. So yes, guys, other than that, everything is going really, really good. Like I said, I have a vacation coming up here in August. It's me and baby's 3-year anniversary, wedding anniversary. So we're going to Vegas. And one of my sis told me, get ready because it is hot there. I have already saw it. They was like, it was 113. And what's crazy is, it's like, when we went to Vegas last time, it was really really hot in the daytime, and then it was like cold at night to where like you need a jacket on. Because I remember, I think it was baby's birthday, I wore this dress that like was crisscross at the back was kind of out, and it was like bodycon, and I was like, when we first went out the house to go to dinner, everything was good. I was like, okay, cool. But when we walked out, baby, my back, all that was cold. So I ended up having to go back to the hotel and change into some pants and a jacket. Like, it got cold. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready to get out. Oh, you going to Vegas in September, Tiffany? Yeah, so we just gonna head on down, have us a good time. We're gonna be gone for 4 days, I think. And it's not even really no, like, we don't even really have a motive for this trip. We just don't want to be here. Like, we spent birthdays and anniversaries in the house last year, so this year we like, we going. So that's why we went to Louisiana for our birthdays, and then we're going to Vegas for our anniversary. Then we're gonna see what's popping after that. Hey Tamika, hey Chelsea, how you doing? How you feeling, sis? But yes, guys, so I did like I said, ask you guys earlier this morning if you guys had any questions, because I know I talk a lot about, weight loss, my journey and stuff like that. So I know you guys maybe didn't have like any of those type of questions, but I just wanted to see, what was on your mind, what was going on, what was you feeling, what you want to hear. So I asked some questions. So one of the questions that I got was asking about breakfast ideas. And for me, I always say the way you start your breakfast off is how your day is gonna go. So if you start your breakfast off with sugary stuff, sugary drinks, sugary foods, a bunch of like empty carbs and stuff like that, then your day is going to go like that, because that stuff is going to make you hungrier faster than it would if you eat something with protein, fibers, stuff like that. So then it's going to cause you to snack in between. And then, if you grab snacks, you grab some chips, and the next hour you're going to be hungry again. So you'll find yourself snacking and eating a lot more if you don't have a kind of a balanced breakfast. So you want to make sure that your breakfast is balanced, especially breakfast is breaking your fast. No matter if you do fasting or not, when you sleep, you're not eating. So your body's in a fasted state. So when you get up in the morning, no matter what time you eat, whenever you eat, you are breaking your fast. That's why it's called breakfast. So you want to make sure that whatever that you put in your body is going to absorb it the most at that moment, because nothing has been in there for hours. So whatever you put in your body, you just want it to be something. That's why I always go to green juices, smoothies, something like that in the morning, or some type of like protein packed breakfast. Y'all see I do turkey bacon, hard-boiled eggs, turkey sausage. I do egg muffin cups, something like that, that's gonna like let me eat something, but it'll actually hold me over to lunch, so I'm not snacking. Because I'm telling you, I do it like, even if I'm off track, if I mess up and have donuts for breakfast, or if I mess up and have like McDonald's or something like that, I'll be hungry in 2 hours, and then I find myself snacking, or I find myself just eating all day because I didn't prepare my day well with breakfast. So that's why I like to do that. Now the thing about juices and smoothies is, a lot of people always say, oh, those are not meal replacements, you should eat with those. And I kind of feel both ways. Like, I feel like if you know that smoothie or that juice is not enough for you, then yes, go ahead and grab you some extra. Maybe get you a piece of fruit, or maybe get you, some turkey bacon, some eggs, or something like that. But also, I feel like it can be a meal. I use mine as a meal because it is, I think my smoothie this week was 309 calories, I want to say. And it has tons of protein from the protein shake, because it's already 30 grams of protein in just the Premier Protein shake. And then it depends on what you add into your smoothie, where you could be adding more protein. Like if you actually use protein powders inside, it could be that. So you want to be very, very careful with your smoothies, because those could be really calorie packed if you put too much stuff in it. So that's why I like using Premier Protein as well, because it counts, like I told you guys, as my protein source and as my liquid. Because with a smoothie, you're gonna need something. You're gonna need water, juice, milk, coconut milk, almond milk, whatever you decide, but you're gonna need something to make that stuff mix. So that's why I like using the Premier Protein. But yeah, I like to do that because of the spinach, because of my green powder, and all that stuff. It's a lot of fiber in there, so it keeps me full. So I'm able to have that smoothie and I'm not like starving or having to snack or something before lunch. So you just want to make sure that when you are choosing your breakfast ideas, just choose something that you know that's gonna get you to the point to where you're satiated, but also not to where like you're gonna be starving within an hour. Like oatmeal. Oatmeal is very good for breakfast. If you want to do any other kind of hot cereal, just be careful with your toppings, because again, adding all that honey and all those almonds, like all that stuff, although it can be considered healthy, it is fat packed. It is calorie packed and stuff like that. So you just want to be very, very careful. But again, you don't want to restrict yourself too much. Hey Alana, how you doing? Do you still go on your walking routine throughout the week? Yes, since we restarted it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's hot in Texas, honey. When I say it's hot, like you can fry an egg on the car. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. But yes, I love the trail. I love it, I love it, I love it. It really, for me, walking is like what can I really like, especially since my job is so stressful. When I go on that walk, I'm listening to my book, I'm clearing my mind. Like, I like that. I don't even look at it as exercise. I just look at it as me getting out the house. So even being off track, I'll go hit that track, go walk, do that, because again, I don't look at that as exercise. I look at it as just like a way to clear my mind and get out the house for a minute. If I'm done, like I had too much screen time, whether it was on YouTube or Netflix or whatever, anything like that, then I try to get out the house, and I love going on that walk. So yes, I still love doing that. And like I said, I have picked up the whole point of strength training. I got resistance bands, kettlebells, and doing stuff like that. Got me a nice little routine where I do legs, abs, back, stuff like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a lot more sore doing this, which I would, because I'm using weights, I'm using my body as a weight, I'm using resistance, so I can see why I'm a lot more sore than I would. But I would honestly think like walking 2.5 miles, that will make me sore, because my body is constantly moving for 43 minutes. But child, this what they call it, strength training, got your girl real sore. That I told baby, I was like, oh Lord, how do people do this and then wake up the next day and be like, all right, let's do it again? Like, I'm sore. But I'm gonna keep going nonetheless. Oh, thank you, Short Lady C. Yes, thumbs up to live. It really helps us out. So yeah, somebody asked me that. Also, somebody asked me, like I said, she was like, how do you just get back on track? And to be completely honest, y'all know that I'm always honest with you guys. You just gotta do it. Like, I didn't want to get back on track. I enjoy having coffee every day, And when I say coffee, y'all know what I mean. Good coffee. And at 7 a.m. Like, I enjoy that. But enough is enough. And it is what it is. On your journey, like I said, you have to remember that your journey is your life. It's not something that you have a deadline for. This is something that you're gonna do forever. So there are gonna be some times within your journey where you're gonna have weeks, months at a time where you're not necessarily following, your strict guidelines or your strict rules, but you do make yourself aware. And that's what I do. And honestly, that is why I don't gain so much weight when I'm off my journey. And it's because, like, even though I may be off in the sense of I'm not eating meal prep or I'm not drinking a full gallon a day, I still am conscious, what they call it, intuitively eating. So I don't just necessarily go to, the drive-throughs just because I can. If I do, I try to think of what, a healthier version of it. So if I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna get a grilled chicken sandwich, and instead of getting a large fry, I'm gonna get a small fry. It's just those kind of things like that, to where you're not necessarily stressed out of being on a diet your whole life, but you also am not just eating just to eat or eating just because you can. You have to just understand that life is going to happen, and there's going to be some times that you want to take a break. You don't want to meal prep, you don't want to worry about it, you don't want to track, you don't want to write things down, and that's okay. It's okay. Like, I it's crazy, because it's like when you have goals and you are on your journey, you don't want to take those breaks where you, what we call, fall off track. But there are going to be times in your journey where you're going to want that mental break from doing it all. It just gets to that point. I don't care if you're a personal trainer, a nutritionist, a dietitian. Nobody eats healthy 365 days out the year. Some people are lax for birthdays, holidays, summer breaks, spring breaks, vacations. I mean, there's going to be times throughout the year that you're not on your journey, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about those times. Even if you gain weight back, do not beat yourself up about those times. You know what it is you need to do. If you are comfortable where you are, then hey, do what you need to do. If not, then get your butt back on track and get to where you are comfortable. Like, it is what it is. We have to stop giving ourselves excuses and babying ourselves, or having pity parties over something that you just need to do. And so, I mean, that's just what I had to do. It was like, okay, listen, you just gotta find the balance again. You just have to get that routine back again. Because for me, like I said, I'm not really a big eater like that anyway, so I don't necessarily have to go crazy. Like, when I say I'm off track, that just mean I didn't make meal prep that week. That just mean I didn't hit a gallon of water that day. That does not necessarily mean I've been eating ice cream cones all day. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna get to the point, like I said, where you're gonna need a mental break, or you don't want to track that day, or it's just like, look, it's a hectic week already. I don't got time to be thinking about that and thinking about this. And like I said, no, you don't want to give yourself excuses, but also you don't want to be too restrictive on yourself to where you lose your motivation, you lose your inspiration, you just lose your drive to even be on the journey, and then you find yourself falling all the way off, and now here it is, you gained your weight back. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be too restrictive on that, but we do need to give ourselves a lot more credit and realize that we are human. Our bodies are human. Everything that we go through, especially as women, we have hormones, we have emotions, you have so much stuff that goes on that you already have to deal with. So don't beat yourself up about other stuff. If you mess up on your journey, you mess up. It's okay, sis. You're not dead. That's the only thing you cannot come back from is death. So as long as you're not dead, as long as you woke up the next day and you breathe, and then you get your butt back on track, you do what you need to do. But don't beat yourself up. Don't have no pity party. Don't sit there and make excuses. It is what it is. That's why I told you guys, even off track, I'm still an honest tracker, which means if I do decide to go to McDonald's and get a 10-piece nugget, I'm a track it. A 10-piece nugget is actually 8 points with Weight Watchers. So whenever, yeah, if I'm gonna be off, like, I'm gonna always still be aware of what I'm putting in my mouth. I'm still gonna be aware of the calories that I'm eating. I'm still gonna look at calories and serving sizes just to make sure that, hey, I'm indulging a little bit, but I don't gotta eat the whole bag. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, you still need to be a little bit aware, but it's not bad to want to just be like, you know what, I just need time. I just need a couple weeks, especially when you have so much stuff going on in your life. Your journey is number one, but also your journey is your life. And if stuff is not lining up, if your personal life is overweighing it, your journey is going to suffer. If your work life is overweighing you, your journey is going to suffer. So you need to get to the point where your journey and your life could be equal. And I know it's easier said than done, but it can be done. And by doing that is by being real with yourself, being honest with yourself, not having pity parties, not making excuses, not blaming others. Like, your journey, the way your journey is going to work is if you're true to it, period. If you're true to your journey, it'll work for you. If you flake out on your journey, if you make excuses for your journey, then it's not going to work. You just have to do it. Like, you have to do it. To get back on track, I had to go grocery shopping. I had to meal prep. I had to have a plan. And then I had to execute that plan. Like, you can do all the A, B, and C, but if you don't execute it, then how can it be done? So Monday, I had to make sure that when I got up, I did not go straight to get me a coffee. I did not, eat breakfast at 9 a.m. I waited until, which Monday, even though I didn't full day fast, I still didn't break my fast till like almost 1, or maybe it was a little after 1 when I broke my fast. But yeah, I waited to my fasting window. I had my smoothie. I had my, my food and, my lunch and stuff like that. So yeah, you just have to do it. And then, like I said, if you ever get to the point where it's hard for you to do. Maybe it's time to make a change. Maybe it's time for you to reevaluate what it is you truly want. Because remember, y'all, we in the world that we live in today, social media is a big part of our lives. We see a lot of stuff. And remember back in the day, they used to always tell you, but if you see it with your own eyes, believe it. Well, you can't do that these days. You cannot believe what you see with your eyes, because everything is an illusion at this point, and especially for social media. Like I always tell you guys, and I'm gonna continue to preach this, social media is just a bunch of people in one setting that have opinions. That's what it is. Even facts are somebody's opinion. Even that, there's somebody who came up with it. Yes, once you know, put it towards your life, you're like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. It made sense, but everything is not for everybody. So that's why I say it's an opinion. But again, so don't go on social media and let that be what makes your journey, or what you decide to base your journey on. Because what you looking at could be an illusion. Like case in point, like I told you guys, hit me up, let me know. So one of my sis sent me this article where this lady was doing a personal training, and she was charging $19.99 for meal plans, and she was charging, I want to say $39.95 for some type of like virtual fitness workout plan or something. But anyway, sis was over there making bank. Like people was buying meal plans. They was getting like 3 or 4 sessions a week of her virtual training class and doing all this stuff. She was making all this money. And they found out, or she was exposed to one of her business partners. They got into it, and they end up exposing her that like she got surgery. And like I always tell you guys, nothing is wrong with surgery, but there is everything wrong with not revealing to people that you had surgery and passing off your surgery results as hard work. Because there's a difference. Like at the end of the day, yes, if you have surgery, you still got to go to the gym and work out. But also there's a difference in saying, oh, well, look, I had surgery, so it's easier for me to drop a couple inches off. So this is all I have to do, versus somebody like me who is a natural weight, like, lost weight naturally and is losing weight naturally. Whereas things ain't going to be, I don't have surgery to stop me from eating so much. I don't have a tummy tuck to stop fat from growing in my stomach. I don't have those type of things that they have. So at the end of the day, those things should be revealed. So, people were upset. They was requesting refunds, and it's not like, I saw both sides of it. One side of it was like, you guys saw what you got what you paid for pretty much. Even though her results are from surgery, the stuff that you requested or what she was charging for, the workouts and the meal plan, was accurate, and I believe that. But also, if you are passing off your surgery results as, hey, all I did was, eat right and exercise, and boom, I got a 24-inch waist. Like at that moment, like you're wrong. You're scamming. Not saying you have to go on there and put all your business out and be like, I had this surgery, and this surgery. But I honestly believe if you're putting yourself in a position where you are saying, hey, buy this from me, this is what I did to lose, or well, this is what I can help you do to lose weight, and don't reveal that most of your results are from surgery, then I feel like it could, it can be taken wrong. And she ended up having to, like, I got my tea right here too. This is the fruit punch. Yeah, I like it too. Like, it's really smell like fruit punch. Like when you open the tea bag itself, you can smell fruit punch. And then like the drink, it tastes like a watered down Crystal Light. Like if you use a Crystal Light packet, but don't use the whole packet. Maybe use like a little bit of the packet just to turn the water. That's what it tastes like. So it don't taste bad at all. Now this don't have any CBD or anything in it. It's just fruit punch flavored. So now TLC offers 4 flavors: the lemon, the raspberry lemonade, the regular tea, and now the fruit punch tea. Anyway, I know I went off. But yeah, so she sent me that, and I was reading about it. Like I said, I see both sides to everybody's story. Like I see that, like, you can't be mad that I got surgery. Like, you the one who wanted the meal plan. Here's the meal plan. Because that's maybe what she does eat. But it's just that people were buying it under the assumption that the way she got how she looked now was by that meal plan. And it was later found out that she got a lot of work done. Like she got a 360 360 lipo. She didn't get a BBL, but she did get 360 lipo. But she was already kind of like, she wasn't big to begin with, or like, Cause I don't even know what plus size is no more. Cause now they saying size 10 is plus size, honey. So I can't even tell you what plus size is considered no more. But yeah, she was. I just say she wasn't my size. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm plus size. She wasn't this size. You know. So yeah, it's just like it just gets to the point where it's like you really can't even believe what you see no more. So guys, when you're on this journey, you have to go in knowing what it is you want for what you want. You can't go in thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this because I saw this, or I'm gonna do this because she really did this. You really can't even do that. Like I said, look at people, get what you can from them, pick up that motivation that you need to keep going on your journey, but don't tailor anything you do to what they do because you don't even know. Like baby was showing me, it's even some of the men's is out here getting getting liposuction and stuff, abs and stuff. I was like, what? Like again, I have nothing against surgery, honey, because when if surgery, like at this point, it is starting to look like it's free because everybody getting a BBL. Y'all saw that? I think it was a Shade Room posted where it was so many people at the airport in their wheelchairs because they had got BBLs and stuff. They even got a TikTok where like it's a joke TikTok where the pilot is like, look, now y'all need to stop getting these BBLs because we ain't got no wheelchairs for the older people at the airport. Y'all sitting on these donuts out on the airplane. We got to help y'all and all this crazy stuff. Like, it's really crazy. Like, remember, it used to be taboo to even say anything about, I want to get surgery. I want to do this. Like, people automatically assumed that you hated yourself and you trying to be like everybody else. But now surgery is the route to go. It's like almost if you don't want surgery, they look at you like, why don't you want surgery? And it's like, listen, I have nothing against you having surgery. Like I said, like I was finna say, anybody who can get the money or, pay for it, they'll get it. But I mean, right now, I think everything is cheap or half off, or, you bring your best friend, y'all with 2-for-1 specials. I don't know what's going on. Everybody and their granny getting surgery now. And I'm not against it. Somebody did ask me, would I ever get plastic surgery? Me, myself, like right now, what's today, y'all? July. Look, I should know that because I've been at work all day. July the 14th, 2021. I do not have anything on my plans or anything in the works, or I'm not dreaming or thinking about anything about getting surgery. But who's to say in 2 years I don't decide? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I don't want to make that statement and say I'll never get surgery. But as of right now, it's not on my mind. Like my mind is just, putting in the work, do what I need to do. And like I tell you guys all the time, I really got to the point where I'm really confident in where I am right now. It took me a long time to get here. A long time, y'all, because even losing 102 pounds, I was so self-conscious. I was so worried about, oh my God, I lost weight, but my belly jiggle. Oh my God, I lost weight, but I still got a back roll. Oh my God, I lost weight, but my arm's still fat. Oh my God, I lost weight, but my face still, I don't care no more. I lost weight. I feel good. I look good. And that's how we just gonna keep it. Like at the end of the day, it's okay to be on your journeys. Like what I do on my journey right now is literally my journey. When I say, oh guys, I'm back on track, I don't mean I'm back on track because of, I got 30 pounds to lose. When I say I'm back on track, I mean I'm just back to where I'm doing my meal prep and doing what I'm supposed to do. Because like I told you guys, I'm gonna have to do this forever. There is no time that you lost weight and don't have to continue that up. If you would lose, and especially in my case where they call it extreme weight loss, if you lose that much amount of weight, then you really do need to be careful with your habits because you will be able to gain it back, because it's not the weight. Losing weight is easy. Keeping it off is the hard part because you have to continue those same habits that you did while you were actively losing weight. The moment that you let up, you get lax, those old habits come back, then you start to see those old pounds come back. So when you see that, or when you notice it, or when you're not feeling yourself, that's when you say, okay, let me reel it back. Okay, sis, we done had fun. Some days, because like I said, it's not that I get off a track and go completely crazy and eat a bunch of, eat 10,000 calories and stuff a day. Me being off a track is maybe just me having coffee for breakfast and not eating nothing else to dinner, or not fast. I didn't wait till 11 to break my fast. I broke my fast at 9 a.m. That's what I mean. So it's just me getting off a routine. So I just make sure that, before I get too far gone, I just find my way back and get back on my routine where I am meal prepping, where I am making my food, where I am watching what goes in my mouth, that type of situation. So like I said, I'm just at the point where I'm so tired of Well, I gotta lose weight because of this, or I gotta lose weight because of that. Like, they make clothes in every size, sis. There's no rush. Do what you need to do to build the habits so that way you can keep that weight off once it comes off. Because that's going to be the hard part. When you are actively on your journey, you are eating right, working out, drinking your water, the weight going to come off anyway. It's when you stop doing that that you have to worry about. So you got to focus on those habits and stop worrying about what that scale say. That scale going to say what it want to say when it want to say it. It is, period. But you need to focus on the habits, focus on the routines, focus on the schedules that you make for yourself. So that way, when you do have those times where you don't, or where you are not as strict on yourself, those habits will stay and you won't see that weight come back so quick because you still got the same habits instead of, just getting off. Like I said, you don't have to always run straight to, oh, I'm off a track. Let me go to a buffet. Let me do this. Let me do that. You're going to have your times. You're going to have your times, period. And I know there's a lot of people who will not agree with me. They'll be like, it's my journey. I'm going to eat healthy forever. Well, sis, you do you. But I am very real. I'm a realist. And real me know that I cannot eat healthy 365 days out the year. When I'm on vacation, yes, I will make a healthier choice. I maybe get a grilled chicken with my french fries other than, fried chicken. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go and be so restrictive to where either I'm not having fun or to where like I'm making everybody else around me uncomfortable, because that is a thing. Like, diet culture is a real thing. And that's another video. We can actually talk about that next Wednesday, because that I really want to break it down, like what my thoughts on what diet culture is, because it's out here, y'all. It is out here. And just the way diet culture is, your girl don't fit into any of it. I don't fit into any of it because my thought process is totally different than other people. Other people go into this, so we'll talk about that in another video. Let's see some of these comments. Hey, Mo. Hey, Francine. Let's read. The next day soreness is the hard part for me. Yes, and it's like you want to rest, but if you take that time off, either one, you're not gonna do it again, or two, is you're gonna be too sore. So, but I ain't gonna lie, I like that because it makes me feel like I'm doing something. Like, oh, I'm sore. I worked out. Like when I got up at work, I was going to the bathroom and I like had a little thing. So my coworker was like, "Oh, you okay? You limping there a little bit." I was like, "Girl, I worked out. I'm sore." Yes, big flex. I've been off track for 2 months between my friends, birthday showers, bachelorette parties, destination wedding, husband's birthday, mine this weekend. Happy birthday, Sierra! I feel so blessed. Oh yes, I did see you since you've been partying on Instagram. I have seen you. I enjoyed myself, but I need to get back. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been off track for a while, y'all too, because I went off a track for our birthdays, and then when I came back, I had a really bad toothache, so I wasn't eating because my mouth was hurting so bad. I was like, fuck it, I don't even want to eat. Oh, I cuss. I'm sorry. Well, it's okay. Y'all know me. I was like, oh, I don't even want to eat. So I wasn't eating, and then it's like I had that breakout, which, like I said, I'm doing a lot better. Like, that oil has really cleared up a bunch, but I still do have a bunch of spots, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, I got a spot here, got a spot here. Like, it tried to take your girl out. But anyway, yeah, during that time, like with my breakout and stuff, it was like I said, I wasn't on track in the sense of like, oh, I'm meal prepping, oh, I'm drinking a gallon of water. But like I said, I wasn't crazy either. Now, did I eat out way too much? Me and my baby, yes, we ate out way too much, because that is the alternative for me. It's either I'm meal prepping or I'm eating out. So that's when I tell you guys, like, I'm getting back on track. That's what I mean. It's just that I'm going from I'm not eating out no more to I'm just meal prepping and eating within the house. And you see a big difference like that. Like I told you guys, I already feel good. I've been back on my TLC. I stopped taking that TLC when I had my breakout because, again, I know that didn't do anything to me, but I just stopped taking everything cold turkey because I was like, I don't know what it was that got me. So yeah, but back taking my TLC, and I tell you one thing, detoxing after you ain't took it for a while, it worked. This tea is so good. Like, no lie, y'all. I really want to put this over some ice. Like, I really want this to be iced tea, honey. And on their webpage, they mixed it with like oranges, and they made like some kind of like fruit punch. I'm gonna try that recipe because it was good. It like, this is good by itself, so I know it's gonna be good, like the way they had made it. But yeah, so that's why I just say it's just like we just got to get to the point, guys, where like you don't, where you are being real with yourself, but you also are not being unrealistic with this world, unrealistic with what's going on in your life, unrealistic with your actual goals. Like there is no way, no way. Somebody DM me and said, sis, my birthday, today the 14th? She said her birthday is on July 31st, so July 30th. I think she said the 30th. And I was wondering if I can lose 25 pounds before then. Sis, doing what? What you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do to lose 25 pounds in a week and a half. Tell me what you gonna do. Because if whatever you do, I'm gonna do it with you. Let's see if I can do it too. No, why are you making those unrealistic goals? If you wanted to lose 25 pounds before your birthday, then you should have started in January. You should have started sooner than this. Like, don't let, events or stuff like that be your, oh my God, I got to drop this weight. Because I'm telling you, yes, you may. And look, I'm not talking about maybe she will. Maybe she will, lose the 25 pounds. But if you lose it that fast, you're going to gain it back that much faster. Because if you're losing weight that fast, that means you are being so restrictive that you are pulling so much stuff at your diet to lose the weight. So the moment that you eat something that you haven't eaten in the time you were so strict, you're going to start to see weight come back on. And yes, it always comes on as water weight first, but water weight does turn into fat at some point. I need everybody to understand it. It's okay to be like water weight, but water weight is not 60 pounds. That's not water weight, sis. And you know what? Water weight, oh my God, what was I watching? I was watching some like, y'all know I'm very into like researching and watching doctors and stuff. And they said that even up to 20 pounds, between 5 and 20 pounds could be water weight, or it can be like, what they call it, spackle on your colon wall. So you really could have 20 pounds of just waste in water sitting on your body, that if you were to do any type of detox or any type of, to where you are in a caloric deficit, where you could actually lose 20 pounds really quick, you could actually do that. And yes, that does count. That's another thing. I'm so tired of people saying, oh, I lost weight, but it's just water weight. So you always wanted to see the scale go down. The scale went down. Give yourself that credit. Yes, it's water weight, but that's no longer weight or water weight that's on you anymore, because you actually stuck to something. Your body reacted and you dropped some pounds. You dropped some LBs. Like, stop getting, I should just title this video, give yourself credit at some point. Like, how do you want to continue losing weight, but you don't even give yourself credit for the little stuff? See, Krista, round of applause. I clap for myself every time. I've been back on my journey for 3 days, baby. You can't tell me that I ain't doing a thing, that I'm not no fitness model, honey. I told you, soon she told me, girl, you limping a little bit. I was like, girl, I worked out. I give myself credit for every step of this journey. Because if you don't, if you're always beating yourself up, if you're always downplaying everything you do, how can you find the motivation to keep going? Everything you do, yeah, it's good, but I coulda did better. Yeah, it's good, but it was just a little water weight. Yeah, it's good, but mine wasn't as healthy as hers. So, but what you decide to eat, it works. That's why I say it kills me when people try to tell me what healthy is. Healthy is whatever your blood work is. That's what you have to worry about. Don't tell me what's healthy in my mouth. Hey, Lady Ned, thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all are so sweet. But yes, it's just like, when you get to that point, guys, you just got to give yourself a little bit more credit. Celebrate every win, celebrate every milestone, celebrate every step, so that can be the reason you continue. If you beat yourself up every step of the way, at some point you're going to stop. And you ain't gonna want to do it no more. And it's gonna be your own fault, because every time you do something, you give yourself a backwards compliment. You ever heard of backwards compliments, where it's like, girl, you cute, but that shirt could have been another color. Am I cute, or should I wear a different shirt? You choose a side. And that's what your journey is. You have to choose that side. And for me, I choose to give myself, when I'm on track, or when I'm doing what I set up, like when I set myself goals or make my to-do list, when I hit my to-do list, Crystal celebrate. And when I celebrate, I mean, like, I give myself that credit. I say, hey, sis did that. I had a gallon of water 3 days in a row. I haven't had a gallon of water, y'all, since before my birthday, and my birthday was May 14th. Now, I'm not saying I haven't drunk water. I still do, because we keep us some bottles around here. So I will pick me up, drink 3 or 4 bottles. But compared to a gallon, that's nowhere you're, used to what I was drinking. So now being back this week drinking my gallon every day, I feel good about it, and I'm congratulated. So what? I haven't had a gallon since before then. Stop living in the past. Stop worrying about the past. We don't want to talk about that. We talking about today. Today I ate my meal prep, drunk my gallon, and got me some workout in. That's what I did today. So I'm gonna worry about today. I'm not worried about yesterday. Yesterday is gone. It's past. I can't do nothing about it. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, just get to the point where you're just giving yourself a little bit of credit, just a little bit. Stop, shutting yourself down. Stop letting other people shut yourself down. Don't worry about that. Celebrate every little step. But yes, hey Mo, I already said hey. I'm trying so hard to start my journey, but my emotional life is so off track. I'm trying to control what I can. Right, Alana? And that's what I said. That's what I mean by like just mentally tired. Sometimes there's so much stuff going on in your life, sis. You maybe can't start your journey right then. But also remember, starting your journey is literally starting. So that means even if you don't do anything but just start incorporating a little bit more water every day. Or if you just start incorporating doing 2 walks a week, or start incorporating, maybe eating, a really healthy breakfast, and then, whatever you decide to eat for lunch and dinner, do your thing, but you're gonna choose one meal out the day that's gonna be considered, a healthier meal or whatever. So yeah, it's just starting. And then once you start, just like with a car, when you turn the car on and step on the gas, you don't just go off as soon as you step on the gas. When you step on the gas, you build yourself up. And that's what you need to do on your journey. When you start your journey and you step your feet on the gas, you start by just building yourself up, adding in more water, cutting a little bit of calories, doing a little extra workout, doing stuff like that just to build yourself. And then when you get full speed and you get to going, you'll see the results. You'll see what you put into it. But yeah, you just gotta start. That's all it is. You just have to start. Hey Tashina. Yes, sis, sometimes you just gotta understand that, like, life is not gonna be perfect. Like I told you guys a while ago, you lose weight in your mind, the way you're gonna look is not the way that you end up looking when you lose weight. Because we cannot control where we lose weight. We can't control what our body is gonna look like. The only way you can do that is what? By surgery. And I understand. That's why I said I'm not against it. Because it's some people out here who really can't live with the way they look. But you know what? I will respect it if you're getting it for you. Don't get it for Instagram. Don't get it for baby daddy. Don't get it for homeboy, around the corner. He like big butts, so I'm gonna get a big butt and he still don't call. Don't do that. Do it for you. If you're gonna get surgery, get it for you. That way you will do right by it. Because I do not, and I repeat, do not like to see people who get surgery and then go back to all those old habits you were doing. Like, why did you waste your time, the doctor's time, your money, doing all of this work just to go back to what you was doing? What was the point? Like, that's why I say when your mind is made up to have surgery, know that this is a new you, this is a new life. You're gonna have to treat this new body differently. Why are you gonna treat the new body the same way you treat the old body? So you treated the old body all the way up until that point where you had to have surgery, right? So why you gonna do this new body just the same? So it's just like you just gotta get out that mindset that weight loss is easy. Weight loss is not easy by far. It's not. You gonna have to put in work for results. Whether you have surgery, whether you do a natural, whether you decide to, whatever you decide to do, you're gonna have to put in work. Like I always tell you all the time, diet is nutrition. It's what go in your mouth. Journey is your habits. Journey is the route you took. So if your journey was surgery, then that's your journey. But your diet, what goes in your mouth, still gonna have to be healthy. You still gonna need to be in a caloric deficit. You still gonna have to make sure you need to drink your water and stuff. Now the good thing is when you have surgery, you don't have to drink as much water. A lot of people don't have to, especially if you get VSG and gastric bypass and stuff. Like my mama, she can't drink a gallon of water a day because she had gastric bypass, but she can drink up to 4 bottles and she's good. So she drinks her amount of water. You know what I'm saying? So just get to the point where you're not necessarily, like I said, looking or modeling after somebody else's journey, but just getting that motivation, saying, you know what, Crystal get up every morning and do her ACV, I can too. Or Crystal, she's been drinking her water, I probably can't do a gallon, but I can drink a little bit more. So just get a little motivation, but don't necessarily model after it. Hey Jessica, it's okay sis, being here talking, girl. Hey Eve. That was a lot. Yes, Princess. Like, and it's crazy because, like I said, I have nothing against the surgery route. If you decide to do surgery, then do you, sis? Like, hey, do you? But do understand that if you are going to be selling some type of anything that has to do with weight loss, has to do with anything, you need to be realistic and you need to be honest and let people know that you did have some body alterations, because you can't just be like, oh girl, yeah, I drunk Iaso tea and my waist is a 24 now. Yeah, it worked, but it ain't gonna, I ain't gonna say it's gonna make you 24. Look, I don't know that, but I'm just saying, if you had surgery, tell somebody. Hey, Demaya. Oh no, tell YouTube stop hating now. Hey, Diana. Hey, LaShandra, thank you. Crystal needed that motivation. My mom passed on Mother's Day, so I've been really trying to pick. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, sis, and you'll be in my prayers. And yes, it's just gonna be times in your life where you ain't gonna like right now, sis. You don't care about making no meal prep. You got to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take time. And that's another thing, guys. When you're on these journeys, stop making these unrealistic timelines. Oh, I gotta lose 80 pounds in 8 months and 90 pounds in 9 months. You don't know what your body gonna do. Make a habit to make your habits. I mean, make a goal to make your habits your deadline. So say, okay, you know what? This month, I'm giving myself this month to start drinking more water. And then start drinking more water. Oh, hey, Bettina, thank you for the super chat. You so sis. I mean, you so sis. You're so amazing. Thank you. And how you been, sis? Haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, you just gotta get to the point where you just realize that, like, every day is a new day. So every day you're different. Yes, you may didn't wake up today 20 pounds smaller, but you woke up today 2 pounds smaller. So celebrate them 2 pounds in order to get to the 20 pounds. Like, don't beat yourself up because you're not where you want to be. Like, keep going until you get there. What I always tell you guys, keep going until you see results, period. Why would you stop? If I want to lose 20 pounds, but I've only lost 10, why would I now stop? Keep going, and no, it's not going to happen overnight. I don't care if you water fasting. I don't care if you're keto. I don't care if you even had surgery. Nothing's going to happen overnight. Everything takes work. Everything takes time. So you just need to get in that mindset that this is not going to be anything fast. And if at some point it was fast, if at some point you did lose a large amount of weight in a short time, do understand that you have been really restrictive. So the moment that you start back doing what you was doing before, you're going to see weight come back on. That's just like if you only ate bananas every single day. I'm going to break it down like this. If I ate bananas Monday through Friday for breakfast, lunch, then I had one banana every single day. By the end of the week, I'm pretty sure I would have been a lost weight. Because a banana, even a large banana, is only 120 calories. So 120 calories, we just, let me see, 360 calories. So if I'm only eating 360 calories every single day, and I'm used to eating 3,000 calories every single day, then of course, by the end of the week, I'm going to lose weight. But if the next week I decide to eat a banana and a grilled cheese sandwich and some tomato soup and have a juice, then of course I'm going to see weight gain because I went from eating one banana to eating 4 different things. So now my calories went from 360 calories in one day to 360 calories in one meal. And so now I had, 360 calories for breakfast, 360 calories for lunch. So of course, like that's how you guys like start thinking about it like that. Like if you are too restrictive, of course you're gonna lose weight. Of course you're gonna, do that. But the moment you add anything extra to it is when you start to see it. That's why you do have to get to where you balance your body out. Like my body right now does really good between 1,200 and 1,300 calories. That's where I don't see any like water weight gain, any bloating, where I can kind of, eat not necessarily what I want, but as long as I'm staying in those calories, then I don't have to worry about like, oh my God, I ate carbs, or oh my God, I had a cookie. Like as long as I can stay in those calories, my body really works well. But I see if I start to have like 1,800 calories a day, 2,000 calories a day, then I start to see the next day I wake up and I'm bloated, or my ankles are swollen. So I'm like, okay, so it's just all about learning and balancing out. So that way you can get to the point where you're not stressing out by having to count your calories and doing it. Because I'm telling y'all, it's daunting to wake up every day and think, okay, I need to weigh out my food, then I gotta add it up and see how many points that is. Like, realistically, in the real world, how long do you think somebody can honestly do that? Before it's just like, look, I do not want to see another food scale. So that's why I say you just got to get to the point where it's a balance, to where you are not only being very, good and strict and staying, on track, staying with what you do and your habits, but also getting to the parts of your journey where you trust yourself. You trust yourself with food. You trust yourself to know that, like, okay, I can go to McDonald's. I can eat a, 10-piece nugget and a small fry. I don't have to get a large fry, a 20-piece nugget, a large drink. Like, trust yourself to know that you can eat out. You can eat something that's considered not healthy and still keep your weight down, or still trust yourself enough to stay on your journey. Like, you just got to get to that part. Hey girl. Oh, you already told me that. Oh, I already read that. I want to lose weight, but when I look at myself, I'm like, she cute. It's certain outfits that make me doubt myself. Yes, sis. That's why I said, like, y'all, it was such a struggle. It takes baby to tell y'all. I used to look at myself and I would judge everything about me. I would be like, oh my God, my boobs are still big. My stomach is still fat. Oh my God, I still got a roll. My arms are jiggling. It's like, are you ever gonna be happy, Crystal? Like, okay, sis, you lost weight. You wanted to lose weight so bad. You said when you lost weight, you were going to do this and you were going to do that. Now you lost weight and you still got problems with it. Like, when you going to be happy? Tell me so I'll know. And it was just, I had to have that talk with myself. And I got to the point where I'm happy. Like I said, no, I'm not perfect. Yes, I'm up 15 pounds from my lowest weight. Do I care? Yes, of course I care. Of course, it's like, okay, shoot, you gained 15 pounds from your lowest. It's okay. But do that stop me? No. Do I feel myself any different than, no. Am I beating myself up for it? No. Am I worried about, oh my God, people are going to say, Crystal, your lowest was 195. So, again, like, at the end of the day, I don't care. I lost weight and I live life. Period. Of course, again, when you are being restrictive and you are staying the course, because like I told you guys, when I started my journey, Krista didn't have no cheat days. We didn't play that cheat day stuff. Around here, we dieted, ate, remember what goes in our mouth, my diet, we did that 7 days a week, honey. We didn't have any cheat days. I did a gallon of water every single day, including weekends. I worked out 4 times a week, no matter what. So of course I would be at that size because I put in the work to be at that size. I got lax. I got to the point where, this week I'm doing good. Next week I want coffee. And then, boop, that's what happens. You get it? So you got to understand everything is a give or take. If you want those goals, stay the course, keep going till you see results. If you don't want the goals, then you gonna get what's given to you when you give it to yourself. After this break, I decided to lay off of keto and just get back active and watch my sugar intake. Everybody's body and journey is different. This is a lifestyle, but you need those breaks and balance. Amen. And a lot of people have said, like I said, keto is a really good diet. And remember, again, when I say diet, I mean what goes in your mouth. Keto is a very good diet or whatever to follow. But I do hear a lot of people say it is so restrictive that they don't see themselves doing it that long. So honestly, I feel like if you do want to do keto a couple times out the year, whatever, just if you feel yourself, getting whatever. If you want to do it, sis, I say do it. If you don't, it's okay. We need to stop apologizing when we don't want to do something. If you got to the point, like, case in point, yeah, I remember I was watching an old video of mine and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to 180. I want to be 180. And I said it so many times. And then when I got to 195, I was good. I was like, I like the way I look. Like, I don't want to go any smaller. Like, that was good. And it was crazy because everybody gets scared to be like, oh my God, but I told people I was going to 180, so I gotta do it. You don't have to do nothing. You are okay to change your mind. If at any point you decide I'm good, I like where I am, I like how I feel, I like how I'm looking, and you got your own confidence, then that's where you decide that you want to stop. If you did keto 2 months out the year and then you decide now you want to be a vegan, or now you want to be carnivore where you only eat meat and all that stuff, then do you. Like, it's okay to change your mind. You don't have to stick to something because other people know about it. Like, This your journey. You got to live with your body. At night, I don't care what nobody say. You could post a picture on Instagram and everybody can come on there and tell you everything they want to tell you. But at night, you lay with yourself in the bed. You ain't got to answer to none of those people in them comments. So you don't have to worry about what none of those people in those comments have to say. Like I told you all the time, comments are open because everybody has their own opinion. And it's okay. You can have your opinion. But do understand, I'm choosing to do what I want to do for me, for my journey. And that helped me so much. That was one of the other questions that I remember somebody asked me, just, with everything, just going on pretty much in this like social media world, when so many people are losing weight, so many people getting surgery, so many people are just like, fitness is a thing. It's like what they call them, trends. It's like a trend now. How do I truly feel? And honestly, I just truly feel like my journey is my journey. I see what's going on. I do pay attention. My eyes, my ears are to the streets, but I don't let that affect me. Like, just because my sis went on there, got her a good little surgery and she looking good, I'm rooting for her. You look good, sis, but that's just not my journey, and it's okay. I'm a root from this side, as will you. I mean, as you should root for me. So if I decide not to get surgery, or if I decide today, if I come on here this week and say, hey guys, y'all know what, I've been losing weight, I have lost weight, and I don't want to talk about weight loss no more. That's my decision. That's what I'm choosing. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm gonna do that, because I ain't never gonna be back to be 297. Never going back. But I'm just saying, if you ever get to the point where you decide, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Hold on, y'all. Something got in my eye. Let me catch these other comments real quick. The scale gets me all the time. I'm getting less tired while working out, daily activities, etc. So I totally agree. Yes, because I'm telling you, I said this once before. You could be feeling yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, posing, taking selfies, thinking you cute, like, oh yeah. And then you be like, girl, let me step on the scale, because I know I done lost 10 pounds, girl. Let me get up on this scale. You step on the scale and saw that you gained 1 pound, or saw that you didn't lose nothing, or worse, what the worst thing is, to step on the scale and see you only lost like 0.2 or 0.3. You be like, damn, is that a whole pound? Is it not a pound? Did I really lose weight? Those type of things. Then that really will mess with your mind. That will really, because in that moment, you'll be like, dang, you just totally forgot that before you saw that number on that scale, you were so happy. You liked the way you look. You was fine. You're in there messing with bae, like, I'm cute. And then look, you turn around, step on the scale. Now your confidence low. Now you thinking about going to get a bag of chips. Now you don't want to do it no more. Don't let that be the reason. If you know that you're not strong enough to see that number on that scale, don't do it. Ain't nobody forcing you. When you walk outside, don't nobody say, hey, what's up, 210? Hey, what's up, 320? Don't nobody greet you like that. Nobody know nothing, guys, until you open your mouth and tell them. Yes, they can see how you look, but do not even go on based on how you look, because somebody could be 200 pounds and another person could be 200 pounds and they can look totally different and be the same weight. So you can't go on just because somebody look like they a size. So what? Who cares about those numbers? You should care about the health of it all. Are you a healthy person? Have you got blood work done? Do you know where your EKG stand? Do you know your blood pressure is? How are you on your diabetes? That's what you need to worry about. Stop worrying about the number on the scale for Instagram. Stop worrying about workout routines for YouTube. Don't worry about that type of stuff. Worry about your health. How many more years you gonna be able to live on this world because you actually are treating your body right? Do that. Don't worry about that scale. I'm not saying you don't need to know what the scale say, especially if you get to the point where clothes are getting tight, or if you feel like you bloated every day. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to step on the scale and face that fact. But once you face that fact, you got two choices. You can either do something about it, or you can throw yourself a pity party about it. So that's where you're going to have to make that choice. So make sure that you are mentally ready to see what that number says on that scale. I gained weight and now 304 pounds and dealing with health issues. I have been depressed. And it can be, sis. And let that depression, let that number on the scale be your motivation. Is that something that you genuinely want to change? Is that something that you ready to change? And if it's so, then go ahead and make an action plan, and then make the keyword to that is action. Put that to work. Make sure that you're doing what you're doing. Like I said, every day's not going to be perfect. Every week not going to be perfect. Every month not going to be perfect. But if you are doing what you need to do the majority of the time, results will come. Period. 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 Hey, LaShondra. Um... Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Hey, Darletta, how y'all doing? Hey, Pam, how you doing? I know I haven't seen you in a little while. I just wanted to tell you that you motivated me to go and work out because I was really sore from working out earlier, but I decided to go for a brisk walk while listening to your live. Keep it up. Yes, sis, you gotta do it because I'm telling you. And that's, like I told you guys, I have those spurts where it's like, boom, I'm on my workout ish. Let's go, let's get it. And then I have times where I'm like working out, you cussing me out. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. You're gonna have those times. Right now, I'm in the time where I feel like in order to see results, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get it done. I'm so proud of you though. Hey, LaShawn, yes, you did, sis. How you doing? How you feeling? You're welcome, sis. I have been doing okay, staying focused on the grind. You know the grind don't stop, period. I love you and I miss your smiling face. I love hearing you talk. Keep spreading your sunshine. I sure will. We gotta hook up for lunch. I haven't seen you since the wedding. No, I saw you since after the. Oh yeah, because I saw you at Shaquille birthday dinner. We gotta hook up, and that's another thing. I know this is like completely off topic, but y'all know I'm finna get ready to end it, and I like to end it with little announcements, church announcement. No, not church, little announcements. But yes, I have been getting so many DMs, y'all, saying like, okay, sis, you said when everything open, you was gonna do a meet and greet. We was gonna hook up. So yes, I still want to do it. I still want to plan like a really like nice meet and greet to where like it's like a real event. But I do want to do like little informal meet and greets because like I said, when I did my first meet and greet in 2018, no, 2018, January 2018. When I did my meet and greet, I didn't realize I had that many people that was in DFW. So yeah, I want to do kind of like an informal meet and greet where maybe, I just book a brunch spot and then maybe we can hook up and go to brunch. Or if y'all want to, be grown, maybe we can hook up and do a happy hour or something like that. Like I want to do something like that. So I'm trying to like get something in the works for here soon. Just like maybe Septemberly, kind of in that area, just like before the holidays, before it get cold, but when it's like getting a little cool, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to come up with that. But if you have any ideas, like I know one of my sis, Crystal, she live here, and sis always doing something. She always know where the spots is. Y'all know my friend Laura, like sis always out in them streets, always know where the spots is. So I do want to do like some type of like informal meetup to where we can just go and just chill and talk and do that. It don't necessarily even have to be eating, but just getting together. So I'm excited. Like that's something that I genuinely want to do. That was another one of my things that I talked about in my 2019 Don't Judge Me. And it's because y'all, I didn't even make any 2020 kind of like reservation. I mean, what they call it, resolutions. I didn't even make it. And it was crazy because we didn't even know COVID was going to hit and do anything like that. But I didn't really make anything. So I've been like going based on like my 2019 one. But yeah, in 2019, I did say, since I do have so many supporters here in DFW, I do want to just meet up and, just like, chill out. And a lot of you guys have YouTube channels. So, maybe we can get some collabs going. I'm down for building that type of community, I should say, because like I tell you guys, I like doing YouTube. It's my hobby. I'm nobody famous, child. If y'all see me on the street and don't speak, I'm gonna be mad. So I'm excited. Like it's I'm ready. I'm down for the get down. Let's do something. If y'all know, let's go. Oh, sis, I like to preach more. I do it. Chelsea say, you're so right. Do you think it's healthy to weigh daily? Chelsea, no, I do not. The only time you should ever weigh daily is if you're doing some type of like water fast or something and you're keeping up with it. Because when I water fast, I do want to know like what my starting weight was compared to what my what my next day is, so you can know like pretty much how much weight you lost. But I haven't did a full water fast, y'all, in so long. Lord Jesus. It's been a long time. Since the beginning of the year. That was the last time I did it, because I always do a water fast the week of my anniversary. Because like I told you guys, that's just my time to just, I'll fast. And that is more for like spiritual, religious reasons as well. It's just my promise to God, because y'all, he got me through this weight loss journey. Because honey, honey, it was not good. So, yeah, every year it was from the storm, y'all. Every year, the week of my anniversary, which my 4 year anniversary is coming up in January, like it's already half the year, y'all. It's already July 14th. Like, dang, January be coming quick. But anyway, yeah, the week of my anniversary, I like to do a little fast. So during that time, you know, your girl step on the scale just because I be wanting to see like what my starting is and what that is. But if you're not doing anything like that, I wouldn't say weigh daily, because daily your body's gonna change. One day you're gonna be smaller, the next day you're gonna be bigger, the next day you could have ate something saltier, so now you got water weight. One day you could have worked out hard, your muscles are sore, so now you got water weight. Or now you could have been building that booty and then you got little muscles on you, so now the scale heavier. And if you do decide to weigh yourself daily, it's this scale that I got from Etch City. If you look in my description box below, it is under my Amazon links. It's on Amazon. I think the scale is $19.99. It could be even cheaper than that. But anyway, if you're going to weigh daily, I would say use that scale because it keeps up with your body fat, your water weight, your bone mass, your what your actual weight is, and some more stuff. Like, it's so many different metrics. So that way, if the number on the scale part doesn't change, then at least you can say like, oh, okay, well, my water weight is up, or my water is up from yesterday. That's why. Or, oh, okay, I built a little muscle. That's why. You know, just kind of, you can look at other metrics to see. And I did see a comment where somebody said, or, you know, just measure yourself. That's even better too, because yes, weight is just weight. Like, the weight is your body mass. It's how much your whole body mass weighs standing on the scale. But what counts is those inches. That's what gets the dress sizes down, the pants sizes down. That's what you really, really want to lose. And that's why I decided to do more of a strength training than cardio. Because like I told you guys, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I do not care about my weight part of it, like what the number is, but I do care about, like, you know, toning up just a bit. So that's why I decided to go more of a strength training route than actual, like, killing myself with cardio. Because especially too, because I've been doing this for so long, cardio is just like, my body just be like, oh, we doing this again. You know, it don't really react to cardio like it used to. Like, I could do 2 Fit Body by Ashley videos and 1 Leslie Sansone video in a week, and boom, I weigh myself and I lost 5 pounds that week, you know. And like I said, I haven't weighed myself. My battery went dead. I'm gonna get a new battery. One of my sis commented on my last video, and I did answer y'all comments, but I don't know if first of all, I was at work and our Wi-Fi sucks. So it let me answer answer all the comments. And then when I went back to look at them, they didn't answer anymore. I mean, like, the answers wasn't there. So I'm going to have to go back and re-answer. But I had a really good response. She had told me, she was like, she really felt in her heart what I was saying about God didn't want that negativity in my life when they scale. And I know it don't. Because, again, like I said, we know ourselves. We true to ourselves. I know I probably done gained like 5 pounds. We got a scale at work that weighs the carts or whatever. And I walked over the scale. I didn't stay on the scale, but I did walk over the scale. And I saw a little 3-pound gain, you know, from, it said 213. So I was like, okay, I know I gained 3 pounds. So I don't know what the real number say. But the good thing is, though, I was at work. I had on clothes. I had on shoes. I got these long braids. So maybe I still am now. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes, you know. But anyway, I am going to get a battery so I can get my scale to going, so I can really, really weigh myself. But like I told you guys, I could really care less what that scale say. I don't care. I care more about how I feel, how I look in my clothes, how I want to feel in my clothes. My goal, and I'm gonna go ahead, it's almost 8:30. I gotta get baby up so she can go to work. But my goal in life is to put on my clothes. That's it. I'm not necessarily trying to trip about anything else. If I can put on my size 12s and they fit, if I can put on my large shirts and they fit, crystal good. Like, I'm no longer chasing this dream. Because once you get to that number that you set so much in your head, you get to that number, what's next? What's next? You remember, the thing that has to be next is those habits that you created so you can keep that weight off. But if you get to that number and you haven't created any good habits, or if you get to that number and you're not satisfied, you're going to leave that number and it's not going to be a happy time. So you just want to get to the point, like I said, where you're doing everything for you. Period. You're doing it for you. Let me answer a couple more comments. I decided to measure my, oh yeah, this is why I saw measure my weight loss with waist beads. Yes, and that's one thing, y'all. My waist beads are tight. I did try those on, but in my defense, my waist beads were from when I was at my lowest, when I was 195. So they was gonna be tight anyway. Excuses. Now that's why we back on the tea, back on the water, NRG every morning. Resolution drops when I fast. Hey, cute girl, how you doing, sis? My sis over there dropping them vlogs. Y'all check her app. I'm just getting back on track myself. I had been off of track for a while, but that's okay. I'm still motivated to lose me some weight. Yes, sis, baby. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just get on back. Mo Daniels, yes, I'm so ready. Like I said, the little meet and greets that I want to do, like I said, are just like impromptu. Like, hey girl, what y'all doing this weekend? Let's go to brunch type of thing. But I do want to do like an event kind of meet and greet where, like I told you guys, I'm gonna rent out a building. We're gonna have photographers. We're gonna, it's gonna be nice. Now I ain't saying it's gonna be like no formal ball or nothing like that. Now wear what you want to wear, but no, it's gonna be a photographer there. I was in Cedar Hill area this past weekend visiting in-law. Oh man, yes, I'm in Cedar Hill all the time. That's my favorite little shopping spot. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Yes, sis, I have to keep it real, because if you don't keep it real, you'll be wondering why stuff not going your way. You be wondering why you can't get right, why you so unhappy with everything. And it's like, because you're not being real with yourself. The truth, the real and the raw is you got to do what works for you. Yes, it's okay to take people advice. Yes, it's okay to, go to somebody else and say, sis, I've been struggling with this. How did you get over it? But when people tell you how they got over something, they're not telling you to do exactly what they did, word for word, phrase for phrase, but they just telling you this is what they did. Now you take what they did, mix with what you want to do, and mix somewhere in the middle and get it done. That's what you got to do. I can't wait to get under 200 pounds. You gonna get that, sis. Keep going. You looking good. You looking good. Oh, you done did 13,000 steps for today. That's what I'm talking about. Just get it in. Hey, Sherry. How you doing? But yes, guys. Oh, my God. I wanted to show y'all. I finally got those leggings. What they call? Those waffle, I think they call them the waffle leggings. The ones that like the scrunch on the booty or whatever. Believe it or not, y'all, found these at Rainbow, and they were $9.99, and I got them in a size. I got them in a size large. And they are I love these. Like, I tried them on. Of course, I haven't worn them yet, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna wear these with a cute sports bra and a cute little outfit to my first day to my new gym. Look, you know how the first day of school is when you be cute with your little outfit. Yeah, I'm wearing my cute little leggings. Got me a cute little sports bra from Fabletics. Yeah, your girl gonna be cute on her first day at Planet Fitness. I'm so ready. I'm just not coming in. I missed most of the live. I did go to the gym, and I'm staying on track. I'm doing my challenge too, the drink pea squat. Yes, Brittany, get it in. I've been doing it, y'all. I'm sore. I am sore. And it's too because I haven't drunk water in so long. So me drinking a gallon of water, of course, I got like, I had water weight on me. And like I always tell you, when you got water weight when you drink. Because normally if I drink a gallon of water, I pee like 7 or 8 times. If you have water weight on you, you're going to pee more. If you're holding water, you're going to pee less. Not based on how many times I pee, but based on you. So if you're a person that you pee 5 times a day with your gallon, but today you pee 10 times, you had a little extra water weight that need to come out. So now that fluid coming off, you peeing it out. If you normally pee 5 times, but you drink a gallon, you only pee 2 times today, then your body is holding on to that water. So, yeah. That was me at one point. When I got under 200, I was satisfied. Yes, because that's how it be. That's why I told you guys. Like, it was so funny because I was watching that video and I was like, yes, guys, I'm going to be 180. And not saying I won't get there. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever change your goals. Like, if it's something you genuinely want to do, you want to do it. But honestly, the time that I was saying I wanted to be 180, I was bigger. I hadn't even got to 199 yet to know how I would feel. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, instead of making these big elaborate goals, sometimes make them smaller goals. I'm lose 40 pounds first, and then I'm gonna lose 60. And then, you know, that way you can build habits, work your way up, get comfortable with what your body is, because that's another thing. And what took me so long to get where I am now is because I dropped weight. It didn't take me super fast. Some people say it did, some people didn't. It took me 15 months to lose the 102 pounds. But yeah, during those 15 months, I was just so goal driven to lose the weight that I didn't appreciate where my body was going. I didn't appreciate my weight loss. So when I got to that point, instead of celebrating my weight loss, I was so freaked out. I was always criticizing myself. I was always like, oh my God, you know, I lost 100 pounds and my stomach still look like that. You know, it's just like I didn't appreciate it. Now I appreciate it all, honey. And that's because I've just gotten to the point where my journey is my journey. It's going to be my journey for life. That just is what it is. It's something I'm going to have to do forever. So I don't beat myself up if I take breaks. I don't beat myself up if I mess up. I don't beat myself up if I don't want to do it this day. But I also don't make excuses and say, oh, I got my whole life, because life is too short. You don't know when it's going to end. So do it today. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Oh, somebody said something. Girl, I just got me some at Charlotte Russe for $9. Girl, Charlotte Russe is my store. Since I was on there today, I bought 2 dresses and 3 pair of shoes. Oh, Lord, she right there. Don't tell nobody. We're going to Vegas, honey. I got to be cute. Outfits always got to stay on point at the gym. I always stay cute and motivate. Exactly. You got to be cute. And you know what? I used to didn't be that way. I used to be like, whatever, if you're going to work out, you just need to put on shorts and a short. Shorts and a shirt. But now I'm just like, you got to have some cute leggings. At least leggings. Like, I'm not the person that wears, like, just sports bra and leggings, because y'all know I work out with my waist trainer on and stuff like that. So I don't care about that point. But I do feel like if you're not comfortable in what you're wearing, or if you don't if you don't have the confidence in what you're wearing, then of course you ain't gonna do right. You ain't gonna do right at all.
Tell them, sister.
Oh yes, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Vegas. I can't admit I've been hard on myself. Yes, sis. And I know it gets to the point where you do have to be hard on yourself a little bit, because especially like me, like I told you guys, I was a serial dieter. So I knew that, oh, Crystal just gonna lose weight to get in this dress, and then after that I'm gonna eat what I want. So I had to be a little hard on myself to begin with, so I can break that habit, because that was a big habit for me. Gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight. So I had to break that habit. But yeah, once I got to the point where I broke down that habit and just realized, like, girl, this is gonna be your life. You go, hey, it is what it is. Hey, you could look at somebody and congratulate somebody. Maybe somebody started after you and they done lost more weight before you. And that's their body. Stop worrying about other people and do what works for you. That's it, and that's all. At least Ramona, I'm gonna leave the live up so you can go back and watch the replay. Thank y'all for the love and support. I'm gonna see y'all Sunday. What's going on Sunday? What we got Sunday? Oh, Sunday we doing date night, but we doing in-the-house date night, because we done ate out so much, y'all. We done ate at every restaurant in the world. Craig, in the world. So we not going to eat out, but baby is gonna make me chicken and bell peppers over rice. What did I name it?
Chicken and rice.
Nuh-uh. I had named it something fancy. I was like grilled sizzling chicken with butter sauce or something. I had named it. Yeah, that over some rice or something. So yeah, that's what baby gonna make me for that. And that's another thing too. Why
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. That was sweet. What you want?
I don't know, nothing. Just a good baby.
She wants some, y'all. I think she wants that coffee. Oh, yeah, we got a new Keurig. I ain't even opened it yet.
I was like that. You asked. I forgot about that. But I was like,
come here and give me one thing.
Okay.
I got to show y'all this last thing. Y'all know I still do Weight Watchers. And on Weight Watchers, if you track your foods and not weigh yourself, but if you track your foods and keep up with all that stuff, you get wins. And wins, you can get prizes. So your girl tracked, and I got some prizes. I got a prize. Let me show you what I got. It's in that Weight Watchers box. And my address on here. Yeah, my address on here. But anyway, here is my Weight Watchers box. Let me show you what I got. It was funny because I needed a new lunch bag, and I saw that they had one, and I like the refrigerated one. The refrigerated ones you can put an ice pack in and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna get a new lunch bag. Honey, this ain't a lunch bag. This is a beach bag. But it is so nice. It says, feed your soul, and it is so big, and it's the insulated one, so you know, if you have all your stuff. But it is huge. Like, it's almost like a tote bag. This would have been real good for me to have when I used to take my whole gallon to work, because a whole gallon can fit in here. But now we have some artisan water and like this cooler at work that I love. Like I like Kroger water and that water. So I don't even stress about taking a gallon no more. But yeah, I had enough wins on Weight Watchers. So I got this for free. Well, with my wins. I think it was like 3,500 wins or whatever. So I got that. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Oh, let me show y'all one more thing. Baby, give me that NurtrBurst. Cause I posted this on my Instagram.
$5.
I posted this on my Instagram and people ask questions. This time I have the NurtrBurst, which are the individual ones. And y'all, I already love this so much better because they're individually packaged. So you can just pop it in your lunch bag, pop it in your purse, go. It is 2 servings in here, but I do take the whole thing because hey, you can't have too many vitamins. But yeah. I like this. It's so much better, like I said, than carrying that bottle around. You just pop in your purse and you get 30. Yeah, 30 in the pack. And they come like this. You can keep them in the refrigerator, but for me, I pack my lunch in the morning, throw it in my bag, and by the time I break my fast, they're cold anyway, so I don't keep them in the refrigerator. But yes, got that. And like I said, one last time, I did get the fruit punch tea, and y'all, it's lit. Like, I got this one that's not open. I have a new one that's open. Where your phone? Oh, okay. Baby said it's time to go. Her phone going now. And I have a new one that's open. That I be using. But anyway, guys, I just want to tell y'all that. That was a little church announcements at the end. Thank y'all for everything. And remember, keep going until you see results. I love you. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my podcast channel. First video dropping soon. Link in the description box. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good rest of your week. Remember, stay on track.